Okay, so in any cases, that's it for that one. Okay, so now I will be doing this one, the Archon quest. We will be reunited. Okay. And like I said, since I'm going to be doing this one, I will be switching to a much more cleaner look.
Useless.
What's this do? Oh, nothing, I guess. Okay, so let's this one. Hopefully the CG is not going to be ruined because I got 60 FPS. Alright, so let me just switch this to recording. Okay. Got this on recording. Right.
Should I save this money?
Oh, yes! Yes! They have the audacity to go after anything! The 7 dragons, gods. No ancient artifact that relates can escape their greedy ambitions. Still, this time is different. Who do they think they are, going after the Abyss Order's treasures? Oh, Traveler, it's you.
Huh? Ganyu, what are you doing here with Lan? Do you have a commission you need to post?
Hello. We were just discussing the treasure hoarders.
Yes. We were just saying how even the audacious treasure hoarders should know better than to mess with the Abyss. It's just too evil.
Which is too evil, the treasure hoarders or the abyss?
But we recently received intel from the Ministry of Civil Affairs that 2 big-time treasure hoarders in Liyue and Mondstadt are planning some big joint operation.
Still, do they think that they can take on the abyss order?
2 big-time treasure hoarders?
Yes. They're known as Big Sis of the South and Raptor of the North.
Oh, Raptor! Paimon remembers he tried to run away from Amber and Mondstadt. But who is Big Sis of the South?
Does Big Sis mean she bosses people? Is she the boss the treasure hoarders refer to?
You already know something then. I guess you must have crossed paths with the treasure hoarders many times before.
Of course we have.
You are correct. She's the head of the treasure hoarders in Liyue. As I understand it, the treasure hoarders all call her boss.
Yeah, but I don't think I've ever met her before, though. Although I've only heard of her. All as being the boss.
Some say that the god of thieves even bestowed a gift upon her for her exploits, making her Big Sis of the gods. But that's probably just a wild rumor.
Anyway, the treasure hoarders discovered some previously unexplored ruins that the Abyss Order has been secretly guarding in the shadows. Despite how dangerous that makes it, all the treasure hoarders can think about is what kinds of treasure could be inside.
That's very dangerous. Greedy can really make you blind.
They have already devised a plan. They will send out a decoy to divert the Abyss Order's forces away from the ruins, then send an expert thief inside to steal the treasure.
To this end, Big Sis and Raptor have reportedly recruited a certain Grand Thief from Fontaine.
Another one? From Fontaine.
Grand Thief? That's quite an impressive sounding title.
Ah, indeed. He is an extraordinary individual. The Grand Thief is highly respected in the treasure hoarders, in the same way that we adventurers look up to great adventurers.
Just like the great adventurer Stanley?
Ah, you met the living legend himself while you were in Mondstadt. Correct. The Grand Thief is someone just as renowned as him.
Yeah, although Stanley's right now, doing... he was a great adventurer, but he's sort of staying now at the Adventurers Guild. Sitting with the documents, I guess.
So, despite being relative big-timers in Liyue and Mondstadt, Big Sis and Raptor had to put in a lot of work to convince a thief of his status to come and personally oversee this operation.
With the major changes in Liyue recently, the Ministry of Civil Affairs and the Millilith already have their hands full. They don't have any time to investigate rumors about treasure hoarder activity.
That ought to, I suppose for something like that, we need to see Kaya. Kaya seems to have some hold on the treasure hoarder or
But
something.
anything related to the Abyss makes me feel like there is some unknown danger lurking beneath the surface.
Well, of course, it is them.
So I decided to come to the Adventurers Guild to post a commission.
Oh, wait just a minute. The color before just changed now, didn't it? What was that? Right.
Leave this commission to us.
Oh, thank you so much.
Good to see this in the hands of a reliable guild member. Well then, good luck. The guild will take care of the details of this commission.
Okay, so let's start off. Uh-huh. Where do we go? By the way, I don't like doing this domain very much because it's so hard with the 3 abyss mages, you know? But it's where you can get the noblesse. So yeah, there is no sort of chance that we can just skip that one over. Why did that domain have to be so hard? Oh, I need a cryo. Can we just go without a cryo?
Ready for a rehearsal? Need my help as usual?
I don't want to be going back out just to re-enter it if we are in need of a cryo. Okay.
There are signs of treasure hoarder activity here. They must have come to these ruins. Let's go deeper inside. Paimon sure hopes Ganyu's information is reliable.
Is this what you call a treasure hoarder activity? Oh, it is! This is their symbol, right? Man, really?
There aren't many guards here. Looks like their plan to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really worked. Can't handle your drink.
Oh, I almost completely forgot. Oh, I wasted Diana's soul. Oh. Should have had Zhongli be here. This place is creepy.
More signs that a treasure hoarder was here. This should be the right direction. But why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins?
Oh no.
Be careful now. Paimon's right behind you.
Thanks so much, Paiman. Oh, is that what I need? Oh, I can't, huh? There are 3 bubbles. Oh! Oh. 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 Who's that? Is that a treasure hoarder? Oh no. I see blood all over those stones.
This looks like a person. Could it be the Grand Thief?
Possibly.
Why is he in that position? Is he praying to something?
Oh, I see a lot of blood in here. Oh, he's dead already. Oh, is that Venti? Oh, right. It's Venti's statue.
That's...
Some strange thing wait, where's my mouse? Statue of the 7.
Why is the statue of the 7 hanging upside down? And the statue's hands... Paimon remembers they're normally holding an orb, right?
Well, it is still an orb, but it's a strange orb gathering energy.
But this statue is holding... What is that? Paimon has a really bad feeling about this. And the Grand Thief hasn't moved an inch. Do you think he's... Hello? Are you okay, mister?
You're very brave, Paimon. I wouldn't be able to go near him. There's no reaction or any sign of breathing. Oh, he's really is dead.
He's dead. Paimon doesn't feel so good.
How did he die? Well, his clothes doesn't... Let's just do it a terrible
Let's
place.
get out of here, and fast! We should report back to Ganyu and Lon. Now what? We can't stay here! Quick, run!
Oh.
Solidify!
I just lost some HP back there. Oh no. Oh wait.
You cannot spy on the secrets of the Abyss.
I thought there was another dead person.
You have come here. You have seen our secrets. For this, you must pay the price. As a herald, I will mete out your punishment.
An Abyss Herald?
The one Dane spoke of.
Dainsleif. Oh, I thought you were just a couple of pests that stumbled in here by mistake. So, you are with Dainsleif, that constant annoyance in our affairs.
Oh, so that's actually how you pronounce Dainsleif's name. It's not Dainsleif, it's Dainsleif.
Did he
Right.
send you here to die? His resistance against the Abyss has gone nowhere for a long time. There is nothing you can do to change the tide. The Abyss is unstoppable.
What is this power? I've never seen it before. Careful, please don't get cocky.
Lament!
Great.
This power, it seems familiar. I see. So it's you. You are the one.
What?
In that case, I shall stay here no longer.
Oh, that was quick.
What a tough battle. Are you okay? Oh, such a strong enemy. Who knew the Abyss Order had monsters this powerful among them?
It seemed to know me.
Huh? What is it? What are you thinking about?
Nothing. Let's just get out of here. Oh, so...
Oh, right, yeah. We're near the exit now. Let's get out of this scary place before something even more dangerous shows up.
So I guess Aether also keeps secret from Paimon. The traveler and Paimon swiftly leave the ruins.
So, we meet again. A little sooner than I had expected.
Oh, it's Dane Slith.
Hey, it's Dane!
Judging by your expression, it seems you just experienced something quite strange. Could it be that you encountered an Abyss Herald in those ruins?
Huh? How did you know that?
I've been on the Abyss Herald's trail. I didn't expect to find you here as well.
There was something even stranger than the Abyss Herald in the ruins. The traveler tells Dane about
An inverted statue of the Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands. No, I have never seen such a thing during my time fighting the Abyss, though I have had my suspicions. Tell me the rest of what happened in there. So you escaped the ruin depths filled with abyssal power, and then?
And then, as we got close to the exit, an Abyss Herald suddenly appeared and blocked our way! We fought a big battle with that thing. Maybe it hasn't gotten too far yet.
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed. Come, let's catch up to it.
Yes. Wait, I thought I was the one who commissioned you. Yes.
Let's go! A rare opportunity? With Dan helping out, maybe we'll be able to solve more mysteries about the Abyss!
Where fate comes to crossroads. Oh, I guess that was it. Okay. Where is it? Oh, there's another one. Right, let's switch to Bennett.
Gonna be epic! Let's light it up!
Let's play!
Think you can get away?
Oh, we already got.
Those Abyss Were they trying to ambush us?
No. They were just digging through these abandoned ruin guards looking for something of value.
Oh, is that so? The Traveler here seems to like doing that a lot too.
Is that me?
Looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits, that kind of stuff.
Oh! Oh, those. Those materials are very important, you know? Yep, those are important. Abyss mages probably weren't looking for stuff like that. Yeah, why would they be looking for something like that?
They wouldn't be searching for such ordinary objects. In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because Abyss mages often come out from that ruin to explore. They seem to be searching the remains of ruin guards for a certain valuable object to take back to the ruins. However, they look disappointed, so it would seem they haven't found it yet.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
Yeah, Master J looks done that before.
I certainly don't mean to be merciful towards these monsters of the Abyss, but I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of major importance to the entire Abyss Order. One cannot discover the truth behind it through interrogation. Or rather, these Abyss mages likely fear something else much more than they do a painful interrogation.
Something related to what we saw in the ruins?
Paimon is getting goosebumps thinking about all this.
Oh.
All right, we shouldn't waste too much time here. Let's continue our search.
Oh. I guess we'll have to walk there. Wait, what was this?
Solidify!
Oh. Why didn't I finish that? No more. Okay. Oh, another one.
Let's light it up!
Gather!
Boring! Let's light it up!
What? They just woke it up. Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
Benny's adventure team, I have failed you.
Boring! Evil conquering! Worthless! Worthless! Here! Useless! Lament! Worthless!
Gotcha. Ricky. Oh, there's another one.
Boring.
Wow! Besides the Abyss Order, Ruin Guards sure are active around here. Seems wherever we find an Abyss Mage hideout, there's often a bunch of Ruin Guards roaming around too. Is that just a coincidence? Or...
There are no coincidences in the world. Everything is the fruit of seeds planted long ago. Just like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout.
But I only heard about you by chance. Wait a minute. Isn't Tartaglia child actually making some of this ruin guards?
Forget it. Just some needless musings. The connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards is by no means incidental. Rather, they are both branches that have grown out and up from the same roots below.
branches? Roots? What do you mean exactly?
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed 500 years ago. Khaenri'ah.
Oh, so we're hearing about Khaenri'ah now.
Huh? Khaenri'ah? Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left over from after the destruction of that nation?
I thought that ruin guards were actually made from Snezhnaya since, Child makes them. I think it was mentioned in his story quest, wasn't it?
Oh, speaking of Khaenri'ah, that's really a super ancient name! Oh, right. As your guide, Paimon should explain a bit here. A long time ago, the nation of Khaenri'ah was...
I know about Khaenri'ah. Right, so much for a guide of Paimon.
Huh?
Because I have memories of Khaenri'ah.
You have memories of being there. But that nation was destroyed 500 years ago!
Yes, that means Aether is over 500 years old. Or probably much more older than that, actually. Yeah, if you consider his world hopping with his sister.
Is that so? Well, everyone has their secrets. You did not pry into mine, so I shall not pry into yours. But, if you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Khaenri'ah you saw, what was it like?
And that sea of... well, I can't hide it from him any longer. Dating Khaenri'ah is worth a shot. The person who woke me up. And that sea of flames. It's so many. So different. Well, let's go with this one. Probably tell everything. The traveler tells Dane about the sea of flames they saw 500 years ago and they... that was so quick.
That's the complete story, huh? Paimon thought that you ran into that unknown god first.
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your sister from within that meteorite.
It seems your sister woke up first. But the question is, how long before you?
And then your sister told you that the destruction of Khaenri'ah plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Teyvat?
The destruction of Khaenri'ah? She said that?
That's what I heard at the time.
That destruction you witnessed, that's history from 500 years ago. It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
Huh. So your sister must have understood this world better than you did, because she woke up first.
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown god who blocked your path, so you couldn't escape.
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Kanria.
Well, he did said he did just say though that he knows Conria. It's so weird.
But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Tevat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago must be the war that ended Kanria. Am I right?
I wonder if, 500 years ago, Conria destruction. No, it probably. No, it's. I don't think it's about the Archon War yet. No, I don't think that was about the Archon War.
Ah, if that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our adventure these past few months. Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole bunch of old books from all around Mondstadt and Liyue, but you told Paimon they were useless.
What? Since when did I say that, though?
So, the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Conria so you could find your sister?
Despite only having a place name to go on, it's the second most promising lead after looking for the 7. Right, it is.
Oh, yeah! You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7. But where can you go to find a nation that was destroyed 500 years ago?
I probably know more about Kanria than both of you. Kanria was a nation without a god. Not because it had a god that died or abandoned them, but because it never had a god to begin with. It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans. An unprecedented, flourishing, and glorious civilization. It was the pride of humankind.
A nation without a god?
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was all destroyed by gods.
You mean that...
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought desolation to Kanria.
The gods descended upon the world, so it's probably not Venti and Zhongli. Because they're already here in Tibet, right?
The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed, like a weed removed from the garden of the gods.
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
What a dangerous world. I need to hurry up.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits.
I need to hear the explanation of the gods for their actions. But the next time I see Venti or Zhongli... Oh! So he suspects the two of them, but I don't think the two of them would know anything because they're already here in Tibet. And they mentioned gods descended. They destroyed it, so it's probably not them? Maybe?
Let's keep moving. I will tell you more of what you want to know as we continue our search.
Okay, so let's move on to the next location. Why does it all have to be so far away from the point? From the waypoint? I need to cross over. Oh, it's just right there. Oh! Oh. Wow. I'll mark this as placed far. Okay. Oh, is this...
Stabilize!
It's a core lapis. So there's one here. Oh, there's another one here, but there's an abyss here.
Solidify!
Yeah, let's just go on our merry way. But let's also mark this. Oh, another one. Oh, damn it.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Over there! It's more ruin guards and abyss mages. Dane was just saying how these ancient machines are from Conria. So, did Conria have a lot of ruins that needed to be guarded?
Oh. Maybe they're not called ruin guards originally?
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. No one called them that 500 years ago.
Ah, so I was right. They weren't called ruin guards in the first place. It was just something that the people of now, of the present, call them. Because of their ruin looking, I guess.
These ruin guards were known as field tillers by the people of Conria.
Field killers. What?
Field tillers? What a strange name.
So what's with the little weapons? They were Oh, field tiller, they were farming equipment?
It's not like you think. Field tiller was just a code name. The people of Conria like to give code names to their weapons.
Well, their code names sure are weird.
The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This is how the field tiller came about.
What? The land is not to be filled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. That sounds like they're trying to invade the other nations or something like that.
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of understanding tilling. Paimon doesn't think it's a very positive interpretation.
Yeah, it's more like they're invading nations in order to expand their territory.
After the destruction of Conria, these masterless field tillers went completely out of control. They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually spreading to every corner of Teyvat. Perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time, they found their way to various ruins across the land, where they lie dormant.
But it's surprising how these things are still running after this 500 years of abandonment. Don't they get rust or cracks crumbling in their machinery or something?
Well, that sounds so sad.
Wandering aimlessly for 500 years.
Once you understand more, those details won't mean much to you. But no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose. So destroy them all.
Time for takeoff.
Stabilize!
Oh, looks like we woke up.
This is order.
Disappear! Worthless! Here! Here!
Huh? This abyss maze dropped a talisman. Could it be a communication of some kind?
That's what you call a talisman? I thought talisman usually is in a form of paper, but I guess in here it's in a Just hovering over air?
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald. But why would an Abyss Mage be carrying it? Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
But Paimon can't read the writing on it. Is that the script of Conria?
Engulf the faith of an enemy in flame, and bring glory to Her Highness the Princess.
What? Is that what it says?
How can you understand something over 500 years ago, Dave?
Loom of Fate, initial operation.
Loom of Fate, Bowkeeper. Oh.
The Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. The keyword here is Loom of Fate.
What does loom mean? I'm sorry, English is not my primary language.
It seems like they are still launching the operation, or rather, are still conducting preliminary tests.
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a fate-leaving machine?
The Abyss Mage came from those. Is it related to the inverted statue? Oh, right, this one. Loom of Fate. Oh, like the 3 goddesses of fate, like that? There was one that was weaving of fate, right?
From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, those eerie ruins are super likely to be related to this fate-leaving operation. So, Dane, what message does this talisman contain?
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation. But some parts are difficult to understand.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osile, Overlord of the Vortex.
Didn't Tile just summoned him a while ago, though? Well, not a while ago, but in the last chapter.
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean?
It was just crushed by the Jade Chamber.
What do they want with Osile?
Could it be the same as with Dvalin?
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Storm Terror incident. Though you may not have been aware of it at the time, you were thwarting an Abyss Order operation similar to this one.
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. The Abyss Order keeps setting their sights higher and higher.
Yeah, and it seems that these people they're getting involved in are somehow related to the Seven, because Dvalin is Venti's old friend, as Paimon said, and then the huge ancient god has some connection with Zhongli.
Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osile, just as they did Dvalin?
No. From the contents of the talisman, this operation goes one step further. They won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tillers to completely transform Osile's body.
Is that even possible? So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass destruction?
These things keep getting longer.
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of Conria. Though, of course, the accuracy of that understanding itself is difficult to judge. Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Conria. Despite being far from human, they seek out this lost human civilization quite persistently.
Well, they are connected to it somewhat. Well, directly, actually.
The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base, attaching Osial's limbs to construct a mechanized god.
Oh, the defiled statue, which is Venti's statue.
And the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the statue of the Seven is the eye of the very first field tiller.
Oh, so that's that. So they replaced the orb with that eye.
The eye of the very first field tiller? Oh, Paimon gets it! All those abyss mages are looking for the special eye, right?
Oh, so they still haven't actually got it yet? So that's what they're looking at the ruin guards now?
It would seem so.
Let's find the eye before they do.
This whole thing keeps getting more complicated. But basically, it all has to do with that eerie statue of the Seven we saw, right?
Yes. According to the talisman, the eye should be placed in the hands of the defiled statue, thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
Celestia.
Oh boy, the Abyss Order sure isn't holding back with this plan. Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take the information about the statue as the starting point for our investigation?
That statue, it looked like the animal Archon. Should we ask the Church of Favonius about it? Right, let's go with this one.
Yeah, that tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway. Let's go to the cathedral first and ask around. Maybe we'll learn something.
The cathedral.
Huh? What's the matter, Dane?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
Sneering of the gods' power. Dishonorable trial, go to the Favonius Cathedral. Okay, let's go. I hope Rosaria isn't here. Oh.
A huge statue. A grandiose cathedral. The people of Mondstadt clearly spent a great deal of resources and energy to construct them. But how aware of this was the Animal Archon on receiving this gift? And how much did he give back in return?
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return, though. Does it?
As long as the gods have a clear conscience about it all, there's nothing I can say about it.
Well, war doesn't exactly... I don't think war gives a clear conscience to anyone involved in it.
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral! Don't say anything bad about the Animal Archon! And actually, the Animal Archon is... never mind!
Be quiet, Paimon. You almost gave Venti away.
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral. I'll leave you two to mingle with the sisters.
Huh?
Aren't you curious?
You are the honorary knight of Mondstadt. They will surely allow you to poke into these affairs with their utmost trust. Having me tag along would only make them suspicious.
You don't think he will be popular among the sisters? Oh, come on, let's not think so dirty about the sisters like that either. Because they don't know
Correct.
you.
And just as our little friend said, I might say something bad about the church at any time. When a non-believer steps onto holy ground, the result is never pretty. I have never received the favor of the gods in the past. I don't see any reason I would need it now, or in the future either.
A very Conria answer.
That's enough about that. While we've been chit-chatting, the Abyss Order continues to act.
doesn't ask around.
I should warn you about one thing. Don't go mentioning the defiled statue inside the cathedral. The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue. But if they rashly tried anything against the Abyss Order, it would only ruin whatever element of surprise we may have.
I wonder if Diluc will do something about that. Though he's more of a protector of Mondstadt, I wonder if he hears about the statue. Well,
Also, meddling in the affairs of the Abyss usually doesn't end well for anyone.
yeah, like the Grand Thief when we just saw dead. Yeah, no. Yeah, it's not a good thing. The Grand Thief ended dead, so because he got involved with the Abyss Order. Not very nice. Oh.
Honorary Knight! Hi, how have you been? Do you need anything today?
It was surprising how they would do that echo thing inside the cathedral.
But I should first make it clear that if you need to borrow the Holy Lyre to Hermel again, we cannot oblige.
So that thing is still in there. Venti said that it would disappear though.
It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion. Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Barbara, have you heard about the first field tiller?
What's that? Field tiller. What does it do?
The echo looks like it's making someone eavesdrop on us. Oh.
Of course you wouldn't know anything about that. Okay, next question. Has the church ever lost a statue of the Seven?
I think it would be better to talk outside instead of inside the cathedral. The echo is making it have anyone listening to us.
Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? Well, I didn't expect that. That was such a long time ago, barely anyone mentions it nowadays.
I wonder how long ago was that though.
A long time ago, there was indeed one statue of the Seven that disappeared one night without a trace.
When was it?
Nearly every member of the church joined the search for it, but it was never found. In the church's records, as you might assume, this incident has been called the Lost Statue of the Seven.
Why call it the Lost Statue of the Seven? Why not just call it the Lost Statue of the Animo Archon?
Of course!
Of course?
Nothing? So do you have any other clues? Paimon means any other strange stories?
Paimon. Paimon is so bad at making harmless interrogations. So I suppose I wouldn't be much better.
Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue we saw just yet. Like Dane said outside, it's for your own good.
Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the church's records. Oh, the Tyrant's Final Fury? No, that's from another time. Probably unrelated.
The Tyrant's Final Fury?
Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed old Mondstadt, the place now known as Storm Terror's lair.
Oh, Dvalin's home.
Many, many years ago, there was a time when balls of fire would rain from the sky whenever anyone approached old Mondstadt.
Balls of fire raining from the sky? How terrifying!
That sounds like a god, though.
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms, so they referred to it as the Tyrant's Final Fury. This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. It just gradually ceased on its own.
So bizarre. It's not necessarily related to the tyrant.
Right. Later, the theory of the tyrant's final fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Common reasoning dictates that the god of storms wouldn't shoot fireballs.
Yeah, if your storms aren't storms created by wind, water, why would there be fireballs in it?
Perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster.
Oh, I suppose Electro will be part of that too.
Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue of the Seven, but I just can't think of any other strange incidents that might be.
It's okay. Thanks anyway.
There's that pointless word, thank you, again. I can never get used to hearing it.
Oh god, so she really was here.
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
You probably heard all of that from the echoing.
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again.
Those monsters?
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the Storm Terror incident?
Wasn't that the Abyss Order? They're at it again?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest among the wolves. Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? As for what purpose, I can't say for certain.
They're probably trying to make Boreas exactly like Dvalin.
Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom. I must also begin to make a move myself.
Then I will go as well.
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
But you're also a member of the clergy.
Don't worry, I will go to help as well.
Right. We'll go give Master Jean a hand.
Oh, okay. If the honorary knight will be there, then... But please, everyone, be careful. May the animal Archon protect you all.
I won't order just yet.
I wonder if the Patuis and the Abyss Order clashes, since they're almost like, you know, they're almost like the same.
I see. Has the Abyss Order already launched a new operation? This could very well have something to do with the defiled statue. We should go as well.
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway? Are they looking to do the same as they did with Dvalin? Not again!
No, that's not likely. Unlike Osile, who was just suppressed, Andreas died long ago.
Oh, that's right. The one that's living there is only a spirit, but... I wonder though why Andreas didn't return to Celestia as some of the what you call this?
Today, it is just his spirit that stands guard over Wolvendom.
What do you call Xiao's kind again? Why am I forgetting? Yo, that's right, got it. The Yaksha. When the Yaksha dies, they return to Celestia. That's what was mentioned. So, why was Andreas... Why did Andreas stay in Wobendom?
The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andreas in an attempt to garner some information from one of the Animo Archon's old companions.
Right, Andreas was probably alive during that first pillar. Anyway, let's head over to Wilbendome. Oh.
The Abyss Order!
Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
Useless. Brace yourself.
I will have order.
Oh, missed that one again.
Think you can get away? Let's play. Whew. There sure are a lot of enemies around here.
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are. Fits the Abyss Order's style.
We should hurry and find Lupus Boreas.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm not going any further.
What?
Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
Aren't fluffy things cute? That's probably not it. Paimon. Yeah.
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became a servant of the Seven.
Oh! Oh, right.
I cannot possibly agree with his actions. I don't desire any interaction with him. Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less likable.
You really despise the Seven, huh?
There's nothing special about gods anyway. It's just my opinion, but a word of advice. Always be on your guard when around gods. You shouldn't place too much trust in them, but at the same time, don't go too far in the opposite direction. Don't go trying to overthrow them or hunt them down, even if the god in question is your sworn enemy.
Don't trust them and don't hunt them. That's some awkward advice. Does Dane hate the Seven, or is he protecting them?
Why is your opinion so contradictory? Well, it's not really contradictory. He tells us to not trust them, but that we shouldn't hunt them. It's quite a bit different. Of course, you don't go hunting gods. They're so powerful.
Lest I repeat the failings of my forebears, I will tell you one final fact.
Huh? What fact?
The destruction of the nation of Canria by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks to destroy the nations watched over by the Seven. Well, enough chit-chat. We should get back to business. I will go take care of the remaining Abyss Order members in the area. Try and keep your visit with Boreas brief. Afterward, let's meet at the entrance to Wolvendom.
Up, there he goes. What a strange man.
I can kind of see where it's coming from.
Yeah, that's true. You also keep your guard up against unfamiliar gods.
Yeah, like the cryo god, for example. Oh, was it a right, right. Niznaya.
At the Rite of Dissension in Liyue, your decision was very similar to what Dane would do.
When there's a lack of trust, it's best to just avoid the situation entirely.
Not the easiest situation.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing here?
Oh, Master Jean! So glad we found you. Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the Abyss Order, so we came to help.
I wonder where Kaya is, though. He's usually in it for the action.
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden offensive is very strange. They have surrounded Wolvendom. I am preparing to send out some knights to fight back.
Alright, if I remember correctly, Kaya wasn't in it in our operation with the Devalin, right?
I just scouted out all of Wolvendom, but I did not see you. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is going after Boreas. But the Abyss Order and Boreas... what is the connection between them?
They just like to cause trouble. Do they really need a reason? The Abyss Order already went after Devalin. It's not too surprising that they would also go after another one of the Animal Archon's buddies.
That is true. Regardless, whether the reason behind the present threat is clear or not, I will handle the situation. Honorary Knight, please go and check if Lupus Boreas is in any danger. This god's spirit... he does not often see people, but I hear that you have met him before. Maybe it is best that you are also the one to meet him this time.
I'll do it.
Okay, be careful. Thank you for your help, Honorary Knight of Favonius.
If Boreas doesn't meet with a lot of people, how is it that Jean knows? Oh, come on, we don't have any time to play with you guys. Unless you're part of the story. The Archon quest. Not playing. Oh, there we go. Oh, there.
Look! Over there, it's Razor! And the Abyss Herald!
You, not welcome here!
So, the wolf's wretched spirit likes to raise wild pups now. You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled since your days of godly glory. If you serve us, we can restore your divine powers you once held in the past. Lies. Lies.
What the heck is this ceremony? He looks like he's in a lot of pain. Oh no! Is this the same thing they did to corrupt Devalin's mind?
Wolves never surrender! But this can't go on.
Time for another round with Abyss Herald.
No matter how many times you resist us, your efforts are all in vain. Bow before the abyss!
Gather! Useless! Conquering! Worthless! Here! Worthless! Worthless! Here! Worthless! Worthless!
Adventure time! I'm going in!
Solidify!
Time for takeoff. Here we go.
Order guide you. Gather!
Let's light it up!
Solidify!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Disappear! Worthless! Here! Here! Worthless! Here! Here!
The abyss shall rise
Boring!
once again.
Yahoo!
Gather!
Gotcha.
The ceremony was interrupted. How fortunate for you. How does an old spirit have such determined will? No matter. This is but a small unforeseen variable. Our grand scheme will not be affected.
It disappeared again!
You ran away quickly. At least we stopped it this time.
Thank you. You came. Just in time.
Human Lupercal, I am ashamed that you must see me in my present state. But still, the Abyss Herald underestimated my strength.
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial, but scary outsider, not respect trial rules.
Well, he didn't came for the trial, though.
I too didn't see the trap.
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas' mind, then lured him out under the pretense of challenging him in a trial?
It's not your fault, Razor.
Thank you. In the future, my claws must get sharper. You smelled danger and came here?
No, we heard about the danger. Paimon's nose doesn't even know what danger smells like.
No. Nice, Paimon.
Besides coming to help, we actually have something to ask you about too.
Well, Jean is also here, though. Didn't Razor notice the other Favonius Knight?
Excuse us, Mr. Wolf Guide. Do you know anything about the first field tiller?
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. I know not what this field tiller is. Though there was indeed one human-made machine that I can never forget. It entered into my proving ground by accident, and I mistook it for a challenger. But it could not think, only fight. It was designed as a pure killing machine from top to bottom. I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my attacks. Before it fell to the ground, it fled the proving ground.
Oh, Could those scratches actually be made by Boreas fighting it?
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very first field tiller, right?
But it shoot missiles?
Missiles. I do not know this strange word. As I said, I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. It could spin, leap high into the air, and even shoot fireballs. Although no match for a god, it was stronger than even many who wield visions.
Ah, those missiles are probably those fireballs.
Fireballs? Hey, didn't we hear this somewhere else recently as well? Anyway, this pretty much proves that the first field tiller came to Mondstadt, doesn't it? It sounds like the first one was way stronger than the mass-produced ruin guards that came after. But in this story, it was damaged at the proving ground while fighting the Wolf of the North.
Don't know. But did we help?
Yes, you were a big help. Thanks. We need to keep investigating something super important. The Abyss Herald may have left, but the Abyss's forces are still attacking. You two be careful.
Yes, I smell more danger. Bigger danger. You too, also be careful.
Well, that was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dane.
Okay, so where is he? Oh, there he is.
Dane, there you are. Did you see Master Jean?
I saw her, but purposely avoided her. As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations towards me. If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself becoming the object of one of her investigations.
That's more likely like Kaya's in Deluxe Investigation.
But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't able to gather any information. Did you have more success?
The traveler tells Dane what they learned from the spirit of Lupus Boreas.
I see.
It was so fast. I need to read it fast.
Well then, we can more or less figure out where the first field tiller ended up.
Huh? Really? Just from the Lupus Boreas story?
That information combined with a more comprehensive analysis. For example, the old story you told me you heard in the cathedral.
The Tyrant's Final Fury?
Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
The ancient people of Mondstadt wouldn't have seen the fireballs for what they were. Actually, Barbara's the deaconess. Well, the third one is not much of a... The fireballs raining from the sky were probably missiles.
Ah, Paimon gets it. So the Tyrant's Final Fury was really just missiles fired from the field tiller after it ran from Wolvendom. After it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North, it must have wandered into the ruins of Old Mondstadt and stayed there. Then, whenever anyone got close, pew, pew, boom! It would fire a ton of missiles at them. Until one day, it finally broke down for good, and the fireballs stopped raining from the sky.
Paimon's pew pew boom. Really?
Back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards before, so they came to interpret it as the Tyrant's Final Fury.
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area.
No need.
What do you mean?
I remember.
Huh?
Yeah, the one
Paimon
sitting at
remembers
the top.
too. We saw that abandoned ruin guard sitting atop the tower when we went there before. Can't forget something like that.
Yeah, that one. I was always so careful approaching it because I thought it would activate. I see something over there. Oh, triggered another one.
Brace yourselves.
Anyways, let's head over to this one. But, that's supposed to... I remember it was at the very top, but... Oh no, not there. Where was it again? Oh, right over there. It was at the top. Oh, come on. It was at the very top. There it is.
This is it, right? Okay then, use your elemental sight to look for the eye. Ooh, so what did you see?
I don't see anything.
Huh? Nothing? Oh, but Paimon was so excited! What's going on? Are you sure you did it right?
Yes, I did.
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not powered by the elements.
Oh, right. It's supposed to be a machine, not something powered by a god.
Let me give it a try. And done.
Wow! It's
If they call it the eye, shouldn't we have just looked at the head part?
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. The eye of the first field tiller. All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype, its combat capability was unrestricted.
prototype? Oh, Paimon doesn't know that word. Is it another ancient term from Conria?
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed in the hands of the defiled statue, and if the limbs of Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, are attached to the statue, there you have a mechanized god.
Oh wait, so they're actually going to dig out Osial afterwards?
And this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
What an extreme and dangerous operation.
Yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
Hide it somewhere no one will find it.
No. I'll guard it myself.
Huh? You? Dane? You won't go and do anything crazy with it, will you?
You may doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure it does not fall into the wrong hands. No matter where we may hide it, they will find it. And as for the Church of Favonius, well, you know I don't trust them.
Oh, right.
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that defiled statue.
By doing what exactly?
We can't have the church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As for what I mean by take care of it, naturally I mean to completely destroy it.
Oh, just a minute. Right. Well, Mondstadt has long not been searching for it anymore. They probably think it got destroyed or something.
Destroy it? That's a statue of the Seven! As well as being a really important cultural relic, they're actually divine too!
Oh, right, there is that. We'll probably have to apologize to Venti afterwards.
Well, good thing we didn't tell Barbara earlier. Otherwise, she'd be going completely bonkers right now.
Do the Seven really expect me to help them look after what belongs to them? Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. If we are lucky, we will also run into that Abyss Herald. I'll make sure it doesn't get away this time.
Okay, so let's go and just a minute. Oh, so that's the title. Oh, wait. Let's claim... Oh, there's actually 3 of this. Oh, so we actually need to finish this quest in order to unlock the Zhongli second chapter. Right. I'll have to do that sometime soon. Alright, first let's head back to the ruins. Already, what time?
Demons do not stop for the rain. Move.
There is, I think it's here. No, it's actually somewhere near here. This is it.
Those memories. So dark. The rain stopped. I don't concern myself with the weather.
But we should probably go back to Ganyu and report about the dead treasure hoarder. Oh, now we need a hydro and cryo. Hydro and
Chivalry will never die.
Present.
fine. Go with this.
So after all that running around, we end up right back here again. Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in. Gee, surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat. That are the stupidest.
Please,
To
five.
get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that'll work. Let's go, and remember to be on your guard.
Oh yeah, and by the way, Paimon, please don't compare us to the treasure hoarders. Aha. By the way, how in the world did we escape here? Yo! Oh. I just stepped. Oh, golly. Whatever. Oh. So it's instant death. That's how it is. Oh, there's actually a treasure here. There we go.
Looks like we're here. An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber. I understand the evil aura you were describing earlier.
Oh, such a scary place.
Right?
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue. The Abyss Herald. It's here.
How do you know?
You sense correctly. You are just as vexatious as ever, Dainsleif, enemy of the Abyss. I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed, perhaps from your darkest nightmares, unless... Oh, and something far more dangerous. You reek of a corruption familiar to me. Then we are the same. We're both dangerous. But dangers from outside of the Abyss Order must be caught and caged.
Actually, we just met one of you, Boreas. Or are you or is that actually you? Are you the same person? I could never tell with you people.
It is your words that forever reek of corruption. Time to silence you!
Bow before the Abyss. Abyssal roar!
Oh, so that's the reason why.
Spirit Blade! Attack! Evil conquering! Here! Worthless! Worthless!
This is order.
Rain outlines your fate.
One with my blade!
Did someone just die?
From whence you came!
No, my sword! Let me leave you a bit.
Oh, it's because I don't have any.
Lament!
The abyss. Princess.
Hey! Could that be?
Ah, lumine.
Ether.
Oh, right. Let's get out of here.
Wait! She just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald! Your sister and the Abyss?
Ether. Why are you with Dane?
What? You're asking about Dane.
Uh-huh.
Why are you asking about something that doesn't matter? We've been separated for so long.
Your sister knows Dane?
Lumine, we meet again.
What's going on here? Dane knows her too?
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Lumine.
Right.
But it must be said. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop the Abyss. That man, Dainsleif, was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria. A curse of immortality was laid upon him to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into monsters of the Abyss.
You're saying Dane is from Conria? The same Conria that was destroyed 500 years ago? And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to Conria, but is actually the people of Conria themselves? And the whole thing about Dane being your enemy... Paimon's so confused.
Oh, come with me, Lumine. Let's go home.
Home. Yes. Of course. Home is wherever we are together. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with Destiny will see no end.
Destiny?
Listen to me, Ether. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world. So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, brother. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We have always had enough time.
They left.
Yeah, even Dane left.
Oh, don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information.
I'm not sad. Yeah, I'm sort of not sad, but I feel really mad for some reason at Lumine. I mean, this entire time she's with the Abyss Order. She's not even worried about what's happening to her brother. Really?
Really? You sure? At least now, as well as the Seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right?
Once we get to Inazuma, we should keep that in mind as we look for more clues.
That's right! By the way, what they said just now was all pretty confusing. Did you understand it at all?
Right, either who's too focused on Lumine, and Lumine, so not even worried about either, really.
Oh, well then, let's go over it again.
I had to recall as many details as they can.
First off, that Abyss Herald called your sister Princess. It seems like your sister is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to her. Still, we don't know for sure if she's the highest ranking leader in the organization. Also, your sister said that she wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with Destiny. What the heck does that mean? Could it be that she wants to destroy the Seven and the Seven Nations?
Well, engulf the thrones is probably referring to Celestia. Dane mentioned that once, too.
Next thing, turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into after their nation was destroyed. This story is just plain terrifying. And Dane is from Conria too. He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago. But he didn't turn into a monster. And now he's fighting the Abyss Order. So that's why your sister said that Dane is her enemy, right? But if the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all those years ago, then why is he enemies with the Abyss Order now? Also, how come after all this time we spent searching for your sister, it turns out she's on the side of the Abyss? What's up with that?
We have many new questions, but few answers.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm really getting very... No, I'm really pissed at Lumine.
Then
Some
we
reason.
can't let ourselves get down about it now. Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to leave this terrible dark place and get back to the surface where the sun shines bright. If your sister wants you to reach the end of your journey, well then, show her what you're made of. Come on, traveler, let's go.
Okay. So what are we going to do with this thing now? Oh, we can't touch it? I thought we were supposed to destroy it. Whatever, let's get out of here. Okay, so that's over, and The entry to that is gone now. How are we supposed to go back and destroy that 7 statue? A path through the storm. Oh, so this one. There's still a new one. I thought it was only supposed to be Kazua's story quest, but I guess it's an entire Archon quest. I guess I'll do that tomorrow. And for anything else. Right, we can unlock this now. Let's head over to... Oh right, I still haven't claimed my my daily commission reward. But wait, where is this at? Oh, it's far away. Okay. We're not going to trigger it anytime soon.
Ad Astra.
Oh, it's a character expedition. I guess we can leave that off now. For now anyways. Okay, so let's see what we got. Achievements. Let's claim it now. The bandit, the lunatic, and the pitch black. Uncover the Grand Thief's fate. Oh, you have to remind me about that. Escape the eerie ruins. Learn of the loom of fate. Defeat the Abyss Herald. Complete, we will be reunited. Okay. Okay, so I guess...
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
Okay, so I guess that's it for today's stream. And, right. Anyways.
Cheap and tasty chop suey!
Oh, I think I may have overeaten.
Okay, so,
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Oh, it's already so late. Very late. Okay, so see you guys again in the next stream.
Leo is really good.